Yo, I was really happy for Jeannie Mai when I heard the news this morning that she's pregnant. Like, it made me smile. And Jeezy, don't leave the girl. Don't leave her now. Come on now. Don't be part of the statistic. Help your girl out. She really wanted that black D at first, but her mama didn't want her to have it. All right? Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click that subscribe button and click that bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you guys for your well wishes. Thank you for the nice comments. I really do appreciate it. So the real be playing games when I post a video, so I kind of made it a little bit bigger, so hopefully I won't encounter any problems, but I want you guys to watch this little snippet. I'm going to do my commentary, then I'm going to play another snippet, and I'm going to do my commentary, and we're just going to celebrate Jeannie Mai.
You agree with me that season 8 is off to a great
Yes.
great start. Right? Great start.
Incredible.
And you're so right. Season 8 is really popping.
Yeah, that's right. And we are expecting great things.
Absolutely. And I can definitely say that our real fam is growing.
Yeah.
And it's been really hard to keep all of these secrets for you guys because we had so much to reveal here at the show, including the fact that I am pregnant.
This is like the craziest moment ever. Yeah, you got to have your reveal moment.
How's it looking?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Guys,
How does it feel to reveal it, first of all?
So you guys have to understand, and I know I have some viewers, especially now in this climate, one particular viewer I talked to, they no longer believe in God, you know, at their current state in life, they really don't see the reasoning as to believing in God. But I firmly believe through reading about people's career history, their personal history, that their past moment in time really was not a reflection or really did not give them the answer to why things are the way they are. And I personally feel like as you grow older, as you get older, as you get mature in life, things like this happen. And this often tells you, you know what, I may not believe in God, I may not believe in whatever the faith you are in, but there is something out there because everything happens for a reason. This is a woman that has constantly said for several years on the show that she did not want to have the baby. And I personally think that she just did not want to have the baby with a man that she was supposed to marry because of her mother's approval. Okay, so her mom didn't want her to marry a white man at first. She wanted to stick to the culture. Jeannie wanted to marry a black man, but that's even seen as even more unacceptable as to marrying a white man. So everything happened in dual's time and everything happens for a reason. So it's just, you may not understand the current moment you are now if you're questioning your faith and your belief system, but down the line, that answer is going to occur and it's going to happen for you. Let's watch the rest and I'll come back with some more.
I know. I think it feels surreal because this is the same home that I said so many defiant things. You know, I was like, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what kind of woman I want to be. And I always said I'd never be a mom. Yeah. And there's so many reasons now that are coming to fruition as to why I would have said that then. But I do know that you never say never.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that love can really change you.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful to be on a show that's really helped me to grow and to evolve and to see myself differently than I would have ever imagined seeing myself. And this is the only place, honestly, when Jeezy and I were talking, I was like, I gotta come home and tell my girls.
Yeah.
I gotta come home and tell the girls that have always accepted me at every stage of my life, have been through my ups and downs, and have always encouraged me to a place where I feel like you all individually always told me to, that if I wanted to be a mom,
Yes.
No, I would argue with you.
Come on,
Me and Jeannie full on would have arguments behind the stage, and I'm like, "You'd be an amazing mother. Stop saying that." I mean, obviously she had the right to decide, but if we're honest, your reasoning sometimes was like, I wouldn't want to mess up a kid, and I'm like, you are an amazing woman.
And we
like,
kept
don't allow
telling you that.
fear.
Jeannie. We kept. This is the thing. We are so honored that you are letting us know.
Yes.
We're so proud of you.
I remember back when Tamar Braxton was on The Real and they had this kind of like tell your truth moment. And Jeannie's moment was, I cannot relate to any of the hosts. And she started crying. When in reality, I was looking at the television telling the girl that I relate to you the most on the show because she grew up in a culture that's similar to mine. And so while I do relate to each of the same hosts in different ways, I also relate to Jeannie Mai on a spectrum that I can't relate with most of the hosts. I mean, yes, I grew around Black culture and I understand that culture, but, you know, I understand her mother. Her mother is a narcissist. And watching Jeannie Mai's YouTube channel, if you go there, tell her Jay always sent you. Her mother doesn't believe she's ever wrong. Her mother comes from a culture where she feels like she can disrespect Jeannie Mai and Jeannie Mai just have to go along to get along, and that's it. She's older, so it's a culture of hierarchy. It's very traditional. That her mom is the oldest, which gives her the right to disrespect their own child, which is wrong. But in her way, she sees it as being right because she's the mom and she brought Jeannie Mai into this world. It's obvious that her reasons as to not wanting to have a child, one of them being, and it's fair to say that it was her mother, because she ran away at the age of 16 after being molested, as she's talked about it, by her cousin, I believe. And, you know, her mother, I believe her mother didn't believe her when she told her, or her mother just didn't know about it. Because I know her and her mother got in a big fight, a huge fight, and Jeannie Mai ended up leaving, and she had this, you know, just therapy moment on Jeannie Mai's channel. Her channel is very raw and honest, and they talk about that. So please go to her channel and let her know JOA sent you. And so obviously the other part is the fact that her father used to work overnight as a janitor. She saw him picking up chicken in a dumpster, eating from it. So a lot of these things of her saying she did not want to be a mother was a reflection of her childhood, a reflection of her past. And, you know, it's very saddening and disheartening that she thought that way for so long. But this is the coming to truth moment. This is the reason why everything in the universe happens when it's supposed to happen. And I firmly believe that she is finally with a man that she truly is in sync with, that she can relate to, that she's in love with, that sees her from eye to eye and really goes and matches her personality in a deeper perspective, because Jeannie is deep. She's very deep when she talks to people. She likes to dive in with questions. She's very inquisitive like I am, and I can relate to that. And she found a partner that matches that with her. And I think that, and I hope that, you know, they end up having a great and successful marriage. And I'm just so happy. I'm really happy for her. I really am. And I love you, Jeannie Mai. I really do. So as you guys saw, The Real is back in studio. I don't like the new setup. They're trying to be like the talk. I don't like that. Go back to the table. Okay, please go back to the table. I like y'all when y'all at the table, and y'all need a rating. So I know y'all gonna use my girl Jeannie Mai as the ratings. Okay, Jeannie Mai used to be the underdog of The Real, but now she is the star of The Real. Okay, she is over Adrienne Bailon. She's over Lonnie Love, over Garcelle Bouvet. She is the star on that show. She really is the star. She started as the underdog, and now she's the star. And I'm hoping all the best for her. I'm just very happy. Because I've watched her. I've watched her from going through the divorce, from going through divorcing because part of the reason because of the baby, from possibly her husband having that mistress of his that was a friend of Jeannie Mai and him having the baby, and then her just breaking down on YouTube on the show, and to her finding a black man that she really wanted at first, and seeing a deeper connection of how they relate mentally and everything. And being together, dating, getting engaged, getting married, not inviting the co-host, having a baby. So I'm very proud, and I wish her well. But anyways, let me know in the comments below. Please do subscribe, and please do click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Thank you so much for watching. Deuces. Yay!